Hello everyone, I'm Noel. This is gonna be a kind of hard video to make. I'm not gonna go too in depth, but I just wanted to reflect on the last year, essentially. Gotta say, 20. I used to think that 2016 was like the worst year ever. I think a lot of people during 2016 thought that was a pretty crappy year. But 2019 has by far been like probably the worst year in parts of my life. And that's for so many reasons. It's particularly the reason why I basically pulled a CoryxKenshin and haven't done anything this whole year. I mean, the last time I posted a vlog was 7 months ago. And then there's like two other videos since then, but they don't really count. I basically haven't done YouTube in like 8 months. And the reason for that is because the last 8 months have been some of the toughest 8 months I've had to deal with. I'm not sure, I'm not entirely sure how much I want to talk about because this is just a public video, but I feel like I'm gonna keep it brief because I don't want to, you're not my therapist, and this is a public, video, and I think that focusing on good things is positive, and there's a lot of positive things that I wanted to share with you guys really soon. So don't skip the video. um, so the one of the main reasons why I have felt so like I felt it's so hard to make content is because I kept feeling drained from mainly my parents' divorce process is really ugly. Um, and the result from that was devastating to me. Um, like I think it's important to share some of these things because I mean, like I think there's lots of people who are in these situations and they might want to know how I got through it. So if there's anyone out there who's going through parental divorce stuff at any age, and you want me to share with you how I got through it, then I can make a separate video. But one of the two things that were huge losses to me were, firstly, I lost my car. I have videos of my car on the channel. The car meant the world to me. Um, and it turned out my dad never put it in my name, even though it was my car and I drove it for the last 3 years. And so when my dad took off, he took my car with me and I lost it. And my mom wasn't able to get it in the divorce. So that was both of those were really devastating. And on top of that, I had just a really stressful school semester. A lot of it was spent, a lot of my free time was spent like just at home and like just or with my girlfriend and just like relaxing and like trying to like not feel crappy. Um, I had a busy school semester. I didn't even. It was easy. I basically I'm a senior in college. I go to college for chemistry, and I uh, basically am really close to graduating, but I need filler credits, so I took a bunch of art classes. So that was really fun. And but a lot of my time was spent applying to grad school, or basically not applying to grad school and then applying to grad school. Um, but there's a lot of things I've learned over the last 9 months. And in small steps, phone. What you doing? In small steps, I'm doing better. The one thing I will say, if you are struggling with any kind of mental illness, uh, just first thing I'd say is reach out to a friend or family member. But if it's serious, there's no shame at all in going to therapy. Um, I was very hesitant to start therapy, and I'm still at the beginning stages. But it's like very relaxing, and there's no shame in it. If anything, it makes you strong for going to therapy because it takes courage to like put yourself out there. Um, so yeah, that's kind of why I've been gone. So good news. I did say there was good news. Um, Good news one. I built my own computer. It is amazing. Like, I absolutely love this thing. This has been like a dream of mine for years. I've been curating parts for like the last year. Phone. I've been curating parts like the last year, and I finally I started working another job and was like, cause I'm trying to save up for a car to replace my last one, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna buy the rest of my computer parts. So after Christmas, when I got some computer parts, I bought the rest and I built my computer, and that's what I'm recording this on today. And so, good news, I have a pretty good computer now. Like, it's pretty good, and I have really good recording equipment, which means there's nothing stopping me from making videos. So that is the plan. I plan on just having fun and making videos. I do want to reorientate the channel a bit. I want to focus on a few games in particular, and then just play whatever comes to mind that's fun. Phone. I'm turning you on silent. Um, so one, so I took an art class last semester, and I went from having no drawing skills to having very basic drawing skills. And so I want to build those drawing skills over the next, I don't know, the course of my life, because there are goals that I want to accomplish that are going to involve these drawing skills. But I want to design a logo for the channel, like a new logo and new banner. If I can't come up with something, I won't care too much about it. I'll probably I there if I if this if I ever get more money for the channel stuff, I might commission someone. But there are a few things that I have goals for myself. The first goal is I want to crack 10,000 subscribers. Ever since I made the video talking about CoryxKenshin's leave, we bumped from like just under 2,000 to like over 7,000, and we haven't gone lower than 7,000 from that time, but we haven't gone past it. And a lot of that is just we aren't like playing relevant games usually. We aren't uploading often. We're not, and the quality isn't as high as it could be. But that's something I want to change. I want to break into certain communities here on YouTube. One of them in particular, the Fire Emblem community. I've been a Fire Emblem fan since I want to say like 2015. And I've played every Fire Emblem game since Path of Radiance, and I'm very close with Lucky Crit Stevie. I don't want to say very close, but I'm close. I'm close with him. I've been a moderator on his Discord for a couple years now, and so just being around the Fire Emblem community and seeing how they've grown. I'd love to be a part of that community, and so In order to do that, I have to make Fire Emblem content. uh, so that is a goal of mine. All right, so you better watch out, Stevie, because I may have 7,000 now, but I'm coming for you. I'm gonna surpass you. See, the real goal is to have Bisquick make a meme out of my Let's Play. Because if you don't get meme by Bisquick...
Ugh, I've been defeated, but I can't fall here. I must make my retreat.
Then you're not part of the Fire Emblem community. It's just that simple. I wanna get back into playing games with Tom, and I want to keep making fun Let's Plays, like co-op Let's Plays with him, or single Let's Plays. Doesn't matter. I am unsure if I want to do webcam. I have the ability to do webcam now, like with games, and record PC games. So there are going to be an increase of PC games on the channel because it's just like I have the ability to do it, and I've been curating games for so long. Like there's no point in me not doing it. So Fire Emblem is one. There are games that I've been holding off for a long time on getting around to finishing that I just want to like play out and just like have a blast. I can stream, or I haven't tested this out, but I'm pretty sure I can stream now because I have a gaming computer essentially, and I have an Ethernet connection. I think I should be good enough to stream games. So I might start streaming. I think for the really, really long video games, I might stream them and then cut those stream moments down into like 20-minute bites or like 15-minute bites or something like that, and make them like Let's Play content. Because, I don't know, I'm still working out how I want to fit into these different communities on YouTube. Because I find that right now where YouTube is favoring the people who do like sort of the same sort of stuff. But the trap in that is if you get really popular for doing like one or two things, you get really, really bored of that one or two things if you keep doing it over and over and over and over and over, like every day for years. So I always want to maintain that level of variety, but there are certain things that I just absolutely adore. Video essays is another one. Shout out to Breadsword, who I don't know personally, but I'm a huge fan of his work. The most I've talked to him is when he hearted my comments and replied. But Breadsword does some amazing video essays, and there are a few things that I'm really passionate about, and I feel like I can make really good video essays on. So that is something I want to focus on. Yeah. So I don't have any necessarily plans right now to play a certain thing. Just know that I want to get back into making stuff for YouTube and doing it consistently. And if you guys want to be a part of that in any shape or form, leave a comment. And yeah, I will say just before I wrap things off, CoryxKenshin has been gone pretty much the exact same amount of time that I have. And the first time I commented on him leaving, I was coming from a place where I was just more concerned because like he disappeared. He didn't tell anyone on social media or anything that he was like okay or not. But now that he's been gone this whole time and I've gone through an experience just like this, I think I understand. People don't generally like to share their personal stuff on social media or YouTube. Corey could be going through something like I did, or completely different, and he might never share it. But that could be why he's been so distant on YouTube and on the internet in general. So yeah, I think that could be why he's not around. It doesn't ultimately it doesn't matter. Corey will return one day. Like unless he plans on going back to college and becoming a game developer, I doubt he's gonna stay away forever. Like people need something to live off of. Uh, so yeah. So yeah. To conclude, Stevie, you better watch out because I'm coming for that sub count. All right. All right. uh, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys soon.